Mr. Halden, what are those? Mr. Halden didn't turn around immediately. He finished writing one last date at the bottom of the board, set the chalk down carefully, and then faced the class. For a moment, he just looked at us. They're important dates, he said slowly. That's not very helpful, someone in the back muttered. A few people laughed, but Mr. Halden didn't. His eyes moved across the room like he was counting us. Your assignment today, he continued, is simple. Pick one of the dates and look up what happened on that day. That's it? Lena asked. That's it. He sat down at his desk and opened a book, clearly signaling the discussion was over. So we pulled out our phones and laptops. At first it seemed boring. Some of the dates had normal events attached to them, sports games, local news, minor accidents. Nothing that looked like it belonged in a history lesson. Then someone near the window said quietly, "Hey, that's weird." "What?" Lena asked. "The date I picked? There was a house fire in Chicago. 4 people died." "Okay. And?" "They have the names listed." He turned his laptop around. The room got quieter as people leaned closer. The last name on the list was Halden, as in Mr. Halden. Someone else spoke up from across the room. "My date has a car crash. Same last name." Another student, "Mine too." Now everyone was searching faster. Every date on the board was connected to some tragedy somewhere. Fires, accidents, missing persons. And in every single report, somewhere in the article, was the name Halden. Sometimes it was a cousin, sometimes a sibling, sometimes just someone who shared the name. Lena whispered, "Is this some kind of family history thing?" I looked back at the board again. That's when I noticed something new. Mr. Halden had added another date while we were all searching. None of us saw him write it. It was circled. March 11th, 2026. Today. My stomach tightened. Mr. Halden?" I said. He didn't answer. He was just staring at the board. Someone nervously laughed. "Okay, what happened today?" I typed the date into Google. Nothing yet, obviously. It had only been a few hours. "Maybe it's supposed to happen later," someone joked. No one laughed that time. Then Lena leaned closer to the board. "There's something under the date," she said. We all stood up. Beneath March 11th, 2026, written smaller than the others, were 2 words. Westbrook High. The entire classroom went silent. I slowly turned toward Mr. Halden. His face looked pale, almost sick. "Sir," someone whispered. "What does that mean?" For the first time all morning, his voice sounded shaky. "I was hoping," he said, barely above a whisper, "that if I wrote them all down, someone would figure it out before it happened." "Figure what out?" Lena asked. He looked directly at us. "Every date on that board," he said, "is something I dreamed about before it happened." The bell rang. No one moved. Mr. Halden kept staring at the last date, and that's when the fire alarm started going off. But the strange thing was, none of us smelled smoke. And when we ran into the hallway, every teacher looked just as confused as we were, except Mr. Halden, because he stayed sitting in the classroom. And as I looked back through the doorway, I swear I saw him quietly erase the date, like it had already come true.